Okay, we're at Hernando County Courthouse in Brooksville. The courthouse building you're looking at right now is the original 1913 brick structure, replacing the wooden structure that was burnt to the ground in 1887. We're going to go to the side. This is not a really huge building. I mean, it's a good sized building for its time, but by today's standards, it's very small. And I believe they use it nowadays for administrative purposes. This building back here is the modern courthouse, but to their credit, they've kept this one. And not only have they kept it, but they still use it. This is done in the Beaux Art style of architecture, which I really have no idea what that means, other than somebody put a lot of work into this thing somewhere along the way to make it look unique and beautiful. So we're going to walk around to the front. This is one of the sides. We're not going to be able to see the back. They've built onto the back. They've connected to it. They haven't destroyed it, but they have modernized the back part of it, connected it. This is the front. The flags are half-staffed today, or no, half-mast today. Because it's the anniversary of John Glenn's passing. Hernando County was originally encompassed what is now Pasco and Citrus, as well as Hernando. And in the 1880s, it was divided into what we have now as the three counties. Of course, this area was open to white settlement, European settlement, by the 1842 Armed Occupation Act, and by act of the legislature in 1843, this political division was created. The county of Hernando was created. Apparently it was quite the Wild West town. People were shot and killed and randomly. So it was quite an accomplishment to get this building built. You can see the however many hundreds of years old oak trees. Which are on either side of the walkway walking up to it. Over here we have a modern monument, Hernando County Veterans Roll. Here we have a marker, a sign. This is a marker to World War I, II, Korea, and Nam vets from Hernando County, of course. This is a sign, a marker, a historic marker, explaining. The other side's the same. I'm just not sure which is better from the standpoint of the sun. And the highlight for me of what brings me back here, besides the courthouse, is they still have a monument to the men who served the Confederacy from this county. That would have been 3 counties back in what we know now as 3 counties. But this is rare in this day and age, when these things are being ripped out by the roots. When you can go to Arlington National Cemetery at Arlington House and not hear a word spoken about Robert E. Lee, you can come here and you can find a monument to men who served the Confederacy from this county. And less than 20 miles west of here, there was a raid fought. And people from this area served in the capacity of agriculture and livestock. A lot of food to serve the Confederacy was grown from here. A lot of people don't know too that Florida gave the highest percentage number, the highest number percentage-wise of their eligible, military age eligible men to serve in the Confederacy. It wasn't, volume, sheer volume, but of the people that were here that could serve, Florida contributed the highest percentage of those men. I'd love to know where the gallows were. I didn't even think to look that up. I'm going to have to look that up eventually. Somewhere out of here, they took people who had warranted the death penalty and took them from here and disposed of them somewhere very nearby. It would not have been a long drawn out process. It is now. In any event, these trees are incredible. This courthouse is phenomenal. The town of Brooksville, the city of Brooksville, still maintains their heritage. As fewer and fewer towns do these days. And again, my favorite Confederate monument, locally speaking anyway, and parts of downtown. There's an old building from 1915 across the street. Most of these buildings are that same era. Anybody that knows anything about Brooksville knows we are on a hill right now. We're basically on the top of the hill. So that would have been interesting to stand up in the upper reaches of this courthouse and look over. Just can't do now because we're not high enough to see anything. But anyway, this is the Hernando County Courthouse.